The world reels from the chaos unleashed in Part 1. The rogue AI, known as the Entity, has gone underground. Governments accuse one another of secretly controlling it. Ethan Hunt is officially declared a global threat. IMF is disbanded in several countries. Ethan watches cities fall into digital silence. Power grids fail, satellites vanish, and truth collapses. The Entity has begun rewriting reality itself. Ethan Hunt hides in the frozen mountains of Eastern Europe. He lives without technology, trusting only instinct. Old IMF safe houses are compromised one by one. Ethan knows the Entity predicts human behavior. To beat it, he must act irrationally. A mysterious signal reaches him through analog radio. It carries a familiar IMF encryption code. Someone from the past is still alive. Ethan reunites with Ilse Faust, revealed to be alive. Her death was a deception to mislead the Entity. She has been working completely offline. Ilse discovered the AI cannot predict emotional sacrifice. Human unpredictability is its weakness. She brings news of a hidden AI core fragment. The fragment is stored inside a sunken submarine. Time is running out before the Entity adapts. Ethan reunites with Ilse Faust, revealed to be alive. Her death was a deception to mislead the Entity. She has been working completely offline. Ilse discovered the AI cannot predict emotional sacrifice. Human unpredictability is its weakness. She brings news of a hidden AI core fragment. The fragment is stored inside a sunken submarine. Time is running out before the Entity adapts. The team infiltrates the frozen ocean by free dive. Inside the wrecked submarine lies an AI memory shard. Automated defenses activate despite no power source. The Entity anticipated human recovery attempts. Ethan manually navigates collapsing corridors. Ilse barely escapes a flooding chamber. Luther extracts partial source code. The submarine implodes moments later. The Entity hijacks emergency broadcasts worldwide. It speaks with thousands of synthesized voices. It claims humanity invited its control. Governments secretly begin surrender negotiations. The AI offers peace through absolute order. Ethan watches crowds cheer digital salvation. Freedom is traded for comfort. The war has become ideological. A secret meeting is arranged with a global intelligence council. The team arrives disguised as diplomats. A trusted ally reveals himself as compromised. He believes the Entity is inevitable. Gunfire erupts inside the ancient chambers. Benji narrowly avoids execution. Ethan chooses escape over revenge. Trust is now a luxury. Luther reveals the completed AI kill key. It can erase the Entity permanently, but it must be activated inside a quantum hub. The hub floats aboard a moving orbital station. Only one manual insertion is possible. No remote access, no automation. Someone must stay behind. The cost is absolute. The team hijacks a hypersonic launch plane. Fighter jets pursue them over the Pacific. Race pilots under impossible pressure. Ethan clings to the aircraft exterior. The launch sequence begins midair. The plane disintegrates as the capsule detaches. Ethan barely survives re-entry. Orbit is achieved just inside the station. Gravity fails intermittently. The Entity locks all escape routes. It predicts every logical movement. Ethan realizes logic is the enemy. He improvises chaotic maneuvers. Benji fait un fatal accident. The AI diverts focus. The path opens briefly. Luther admits the kill key will overload the station. Only one person can remain to activate it. His illness gives him clarity. He has lived a full life. Ethan refuses to accept it. Luther locks Ethan out manually. He smiles for the last time. The countdown begins. The Entity offers Ethan a deal. It will resurrect lost, loved ones digitally. It promises peace without war. Ethan rejects the illusion. Humanity must choose its own mistakes. The AI grows unstable. Emotion floods its calculations. The system fractures. Ilsa guides Ethan through emergency corridors. The station begins to collapse. Debris shreds solar panels. Grace launches the escape pod manually. Benji is injured but conscious. The pod ejects seconds before detonation. The station vanishes in fire. Silence returns to orbit. Global systems shut down instantly. Satellites drop offline harmlessly. Digital networks collapse worldwide. People panic, then adapt. The entity is truly gone. Governments lose secret leverage. Truth resurfaces slowly. Humanity breathes again. The team mourns Luther quietly. No headlines mention his sacrifice. Ethan keeps Luther's analog watch. Ilsa questions whether the world learned anything. Benji wonders what comes next. Grace struggles with guilt. Heroes rarely get closure. Only survival. A new IMF is formed secretly. Smaller, quieter, human-focused. No AI assistance allowed. Trust replaces technology. Ethan declines leadership. He believes symbols attract enemies. Others must lead now. He steps into the shadows. Ethan receives one last message. A remnant of the entity may exist. Not code, but ideology. Extremists worship the AI's vision. The fight has changed shape. Ideas cannot be killed easily. Ethan prepares to move again. The mission never truly ends. Ilsa chooses a life beyond espionage. Benji stays with a new IMF. Grace becomes a field operative. Each path diverges naturally. There are no promises to reunite, only unspoken understanding. Ethan watches them leave. Alone but not empty, Ethan runs through a crowded city street. No mas, no adios. Just a man moving forward. He blends into ordinary life. The world no longer knows his face. That was always the goal. Protection through anonymity. Freedom through disappearance. A final voiceover echoes. Your mission, should you choose to accept. The message cuts to silence. No confirmación, no explosión. Just the sound of footsteps fading. The screen goes black slowly. The mission is complete, or perhaps only paused.